Thank you, Speaker. Let me greet the leadership of the EFF, in particular the TG and the DSG. Look, Speaker, the problems of the SABC are symptomatic of a fascist and apartheid state that believes that the state must colonize and control national communications for purposes of sowing propaganda and for consolidating power. It is an ideology that has its roots in Hitler's Third Reich with his minister Joseph Goebbels. That's where it comes from. So what happens is that the SABC is being used to control national journalistic practices, to control programming, and to control culture and entertainment for purposes of narrow propaganda. We saw what happened at the Metro FM Awards with Mabala noise, the corrupt Mabala noise. So fundamentally, at the heart of the problems of the SABC is that it's being used to undermine democracy and to fight internal battles of the SABC. This is what we heard in the evidence given to the ad hoc committee. We heard that it was used to stifle election campaigns for opposition parties, in particular the EFF. We heard that it was used to elevate individuals within the ANC in order to fight for the soul of the ANC. We heard that it was used as a tool of a much larger scheme of handing over state-owned entities to the corrupt family of the Guptas. But the report fails to place the SABC saga at the heart of the state capture. The EFF made the point that the report must make the point that the SABC was at the heart of state capture. However, the report does make some key interventions. First, it identifies governance failures of the SABC, including the fiasco caused by the incompetent Minister Mutambi, who failed to steer the entity in the interest of South African public. It recommends that criminal prosecutions of corrupt individuals in the entity, and most importantly, the recommendation to the president to fire the incompetent minister who is not here today. We sincerely hope that the president will set aside his factional and self-enrichment interests and do the right thing for once in his life. The EFF supports the report in the interest...
Point of order, Chair.
What is the point of order? Please take your seat, Honorable Mokoena.
According to Rule 85, when the member is going to make allegations to the president or to the member of this house, must make it through the substantive motion. So he cannot say the president is corrupt or is doing this thing without putting it on the table. Thank you.
That point of order is sustained. Honorable Mokoena, you of course know this, that if you are going to make, I'm just on the floor, Honorable
Speaker,
Dozie.
can
I am speaking, Honorable Dozie.
Our intervention before
Honorable
the rule, because
Dozie,
Honorable Mokoena did not say such
Take
things.
your seat. I am on the floor. Honorable Mokoena, I am addressing you. Would you like to withdraw what you said or submit what allegations you are making through a substantive motion?
Chair, a substantive motion was tabled to this House.
No, I'm talking about now. I'm talking about right now, in terms of what you've said right now. Could you please withdraw?
Is the chair saying that I must submit a substantive motion now?
No, I'm not saying you must submit a substantive motion now. I'm saying withdraw what you said.
No,
if you don't want to withdraw, then the alternative you have is to then come back with a substantive motion.
But, Speaker...
No, I don't want to interact with you. I don't want us to have a dialogue.
Okay, no, that's fine. I'll withdraw.
Okay. Okay, proceed.
It recommends that criminal prosecutions of corrupt individuals in the entity, most importantly, it recommends that the minister must fire, the president must fire Minister Mutambi, who is incompetent. The EFF supports the report in the interest of rebuilding the SABC and its governance. We support the report in the interest of rebuilding and restoring our constitutional democracy. I thank you very much.